Hi everyone! In today's video we're going to be talking about many things, including symbolism, UFOs, aliens, and even binary codes. So you see the numerical sequence right here on this Google Doodle. It's full of zeros and ones and it resembles a binary code. Now if we take a look at this Ancient Aliens episode, you'll see another binary code which comprises of zeros and ones.
In October 2010, Peniston entrusted his 6 handwritten pages of ones and zeros to a computer programmer. He hoped the apparently random series of numbers could be translated into something resembling a readable message.
Could someone write out 6 pages of binary? Well, probably not. They would need some help, or they would have to be some kind of savant or super calculator. I started transcribing it into my computer to see what I might find. I thought, it's not going to come out to anything. And then something that appeared to be a real message regarding aliens emerged.
To his astonishment, after plugging the numbers into a computer, a fragmentary sentence emerged. It stated, "Exploration of humanity, continuous for planetary advance." Another portion of the message revealed what appeared to be navigational coordinates. Could this now decoded series of numbers actually be the evidence the human race has been searching for? Proof that we are not alone.
Exploration of humanity, is that for good or for evil? Planetary advancement, is that advancing the human race, as many have theorized? Or is that the advancement of some armada coming to conquer Earth?
As for the navigational coordinates, amazingly, they point to the geographic location of a mysterious sunken island known in Celtic legend as High Brazil. It was said to be the home of a civilization thousands of years ahead of its time.
So, don't you think it's a little odd that a very similar binary code that was in that program happens to be in a Google Doodle? Like, is this a test from God? Like God's testing our intelligence? Or is it a test from the Illuminati and Freemasons? Like, are the Illuminati and Freemasons testing our intelligence? Or is this literally a message from aliens, and the aliens are testing our intelligence? Now they've come out with this Overlord trailer. Now some people think that this Overlord film is to do with Cloverfield. Other people think that it's not to do with Cloverfield. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter, because it's still showing the same symbolism, whether it's to do with Cloverfield or not. You have the Obama-type character right there. Now, the door is significant. Maybe that's the doorway to hell. So he opens the doorway to hell, and you see the zombies, the demons. Because, well, zombies represent demons. So, it even goes back to this Illuminati card game cover where you see the zombies. So you see the zombies on the Illuminati card game cover, but you also see the zombies in this Overlord movie that is coming out in October. But you know what else is coming out in October? That's right, Venom. Venom represents demons. Just like the zombies represent demons. So that's 2 films with demons in that are coming out in October. Even this video game, Lego DC Supervillains, this is coming out in October, where the villains represent the demons. Yeah, so that's right. These villains, like the Joker and Harley Quinn, etc., they represent just like the zombies and just like Venom. Venom represents the black darkness coming. Like the black mist. So yeah, that's right. They're even, like, putting this stuff in kids' products now. Well, I say now, they've been doing it for ages, but nowadays they just tend to have it more in your face. So Tom Cruise, he happens to be in Paris promoting his new Mission Impossible movie, just as France won the World Cup. Now, is that a coincidence? I think not. I think it's to do with symbolism. And, basically, Trump is now backing Putin over the whole hacking thing, about hacking the elections, about hacking the US elections, to be specific. And obviously he would back him because, like, Putin's the one who got him to be president in the first place. So are these two separate beasts, or are they part of the same beast? Well, I'll leave that up to your own judgment. One of them could be the beast out of the sea, and one of them could be the beast out of the earth. But these two could be different heads of the same beast. Like, because he's the head of the USA and he's the head of Russia. So, Secure Team 10's, like, one of his latest videos is very interesting. This video right here, creepy voicemail message is shaking the internet. So, basically, this video is about a guy called Ty on Twitter. Now, apparently, there have been people that have come to his house and started taking photographs. Now, these could be the Men in Black, potentially. So basically, this Ty guy, apparently he got a weird voicemail, which was basically military code, saying things like Alpha, Delta, Zero, Hotel, and things like that. But apparently, when the military codes were translated, it pointed to some coordinates on the planet Earth, and apparently it's the coordinates where the Malaysia air flight went missing, which is very weird, obviously. But it kind of goes back to the binary codes of the zeros and ones, like shown in this Ancient Aliens episode, because remember, the binary codes basically pointed to coordinates on the planet Earth, didn't they? I honestly believe this Doctor Who serial from the 1960s called The Faceless Ones, it was actually predicting the future. It was predicting the Malaysia air flight going missing. And do you know why? Because in this serial, the planes literally go into space, and it's like the humans are basically like kidnapped by aliens, like, and they're miniaturized. So yeah, basically, I believe that the Malaysia air flight was abducted by aliens, and the people on board that flight. So, here it mentions Kuala Lumpur. See, right there? Kuala Lumpur. Now let's take a look at this clip from Only Fools and Horses. It's a British comedy.
Shambusi Nouvelle. Oh dear. Would you Adam and Eve it, eh? Dixon of Kuala Lumpur is involved.
See how he mentions Kuala Lumpur? Just like Kuala Lumpur is mentioned there. And he also mentions Adam and Eve. Obviously Adam and Eve are the first man and woman ever to be on this earth. Now, Del Boy, he called this guy Dixon of Kuala Lumpur. Now that is actually a reference to the police drama Dixon of Dock Green. And it's because police are like detectives, and we have to be detectives to work this stuff out. Like, even in this Doctor Who serial, the Doctor had to be a detective to work out what was going on in the airport. And eventually it led him to space. In this episode of Only Fools and Horses, Del Boy had to be a detective to work out what was going on in the supermarket. So you see, it's just the same symbolism over and over again. Like, I guarantee, in this Overlord film, certain characters have to act as detectives to work out what is going on with the Nazi zombies and whatnot. So you see the injection right there? Again, going back to the injection here, see?
What is this? 1,000-year army. These 1,000-year soldiers.
So basically, you saw all of those key words there, like insanity, horror, evil, madness. That is what the Illuminati and Freemasons, like, brainwash you with. Satanic things. And satanic words. So, again, the madness goes back to this. Mutual assured distraction. M-A-D, mad, see? So, basically, the Illuminati and Freemasons try and distract you with all of this stuff so that you don't get on with your real life. Basically, like, the people who you meet in your day-to-day life, like, for all you know, they could be aliens. We have no way of telling at the moment, really. Like, here we literally have the Obama-type character with the needle, the injection. Because Obama is literally, like, injecting a disease into the people. Just like Trump is. And they'll come out with a fake cure for the disease, but, like, there won't really be a real cure until Jesus arrives, and we go with him up into heaven. There we have the red ship, the red for Satan. What do you know? There's the plane. There's the plane. So, the military codes, yes, they did point to coordinates, but they also relayed a message which read, and I quote, "Danger SOS. It is dire for you to evacuate. Be cautious. They are not human." So, are they talking about extraterrestrials, like, being at the site where the Malaysia air flight went missing? Or are they talking about extraterrestrials actually being, like, in UFOs, like, hovering above the Earth? Or are they actually talking about extraterrestrials, like, living amongst us, that we actually think are human? As I was talking about earlier in the video, like, the people who you see in your day-to-day life, you may think that they're human, but in reality they could be aliens. And they could be, like, mocking, like, our intelligence. I mean, this thing right here reminds me of Stonehenge. Now, Stonehenge could have been part of an alien power plant system, but when the stones were moved, it could have been taken offline, either by accident or on purpose. Celebrities could be aliens.